Welcome to Kunzy Podcast English, where you can learn English in an easy and enjoyable way through engaging stories. Here, we help you improve your language skills while expanding your understanding of events, figures, and issues that are shaping the world. In today's new podcast episode titled Elon Musk vs. Donald Trump, we will explore the showdown between these two prominent figures. Both Elon Musk, the founder of Tesla and SpaceX, and Donald Trump, the former President of the United States, have had a huge impact on the economy, technology, and politics. Tune in to learn more about their decisions, strategies, and the relationship between them, and how this could influence the future of major tech companies like Tesla. Part 1. Introduction to Elon Musk and Donald Trump. Imagine a prominent figure in the business world, someone with bold ideas and an unyielding drive to revolutionize traditional industries, Elon Musk. Not only is he known as the founder of Tesla, the electric car company that has changed the way we view cars in the modern age, but Musk is also a pioneer in the space industry with SpaceX. With a grand vision for the future, he aims not just to push the electric vehicle industry forward, but also to set his sights on Mars, an ambitious plan to explore the universe and solve the pressing issues that Earth faces. Musk doesn't just create cutting-edge products, he continually pushes forward revolutionary technologies, from the development of the Starlink satellite internet network to researching and testing self-driving cars. At the same time, Donald Trump, a figure whose decisions have sparked controversy, served as the President of the United States for a tumultuous 4 years. Before entering politics, Trump was a successful real estate billionaire and the founder of the globally renowned Trump brand. However, he became a divisive figure in American society once he took office. Under his leadership, the country saw significant changes in tax policies, trade regulations, and international relations. With his slogan, America First, Trump restructured trade agreements and renewed America's relationships with other countries, especially China, in a tense trade war. Interestingly, despite coming from two completely different worlds, one a tech entrepreneur and the other a political leader, Elon Musk and Donald Trump share an unexpected connection. Musk was one of the individuals invited to join Trump's advisory team during his presidency. Although there were many differences in their viewpoints, Musk played an important role in several economic and strategic issues for the Trump administration, especially those related to technology and renewable energy policies. Do Trump's decisions to boost the economy align with Musk's long-term vision of a green and sustainable future? Or could Musk have influenced Trump's policies to create a more favorable environment for new technologies? Their relationship is not just a dialogue between two individuals. It reflects the intersection between business and politics, between promoting creative freedom and national policies. Under Trump's leadership, Musk had the opportunity to contribute ideas, discuss tax policies favorable to his industry, and propose initiatives that could have a far-reaching impact on the country's future. However, this partnership was not without its controversies. Could the contrasting viewpoints between the two make it difficult for them to find common ground on critical issues? Musk is known for his outspoken views on promoting green technology and protecting the environment, while Trump adopted more conservative policies, particularly in withdrawing from the Paris Climate Agreement. So, what happens when these visions clash? This first part delves into the careers and differing perspectives of Elon Musk and Donald Trump, raising the question of whether they can collaborate to shape a new future for the country and the world. Their relationship is not just about two individuals. It reflects larger battles in modern politics and the global economy. Part 2. Elon Musk's Big Ideas. Elon Musk, one of the most remarkable entrepreneurs of our time, does not just view Tesla as a traditional car company, he has a much grander vision. Musk aims to make Tesla more than just a leader in electric vehicles, but a global symbol of innovation, advanced technology, and sustainability. His goal is to position Tesla as the most important company in the world, with influence not only in the automotive industry but also in fields like renewable energy and robotics. One of Musk's most ambitious dreams is to lead Tesla to the forefront of autonomous driving. He believes that the future of the automotive industry will go beyond simply manufacturing cars. It will involve developing fully automated vehicles capable of operating independently, with no human intervention. This long-term vision includes products like Tesla's autopilot self-driving system, which Musk hopes will reduce traffic accidents, save time, and provide ultimate convenience for users. But Musk doesn't stop there. He also places great expectations on the development of humanoid robots, such as the Optimus robot, a project he believes could fundamentally transform how we interact with technology. These robots will have the ability to perform tasks that humans typically do, from household chores to more complex industrial tasks. Musk envisions a future where robots like Optimus could assist people in many aspects of life, freeing humans from repetitive and hazardous work. However, in order to bring these ideas to life, Tesla faces a significant challenge. Many essential components required to develop and manufacture these products are not always readily available in the United States. For example, Tesla relies on materials like lithium for its electric vehicle batteries, and advanced technologies necessary for robotics, all of which are sourced from other countries. Countries like China and those in South America provide critical resources, requiring Tesla to maintain strong international partnerships while navigating trade issues and policies from these nations. Musk is also deeply focused on the development of renewable energy, a key part of Tesla's overall strategy to reduce reliance on fossil fuels and move towards a more sustainable future. With SolarCity, his company that provides solar energy solutions, Tesla is not only providing electric vehicles but also playing an essential role in the clean energy ecosystem, helping individuals and businesses transition to renewable energy sources instead of non-renewable ones. While Musk is on the right track with these innovative ideas, he will face numerous challenges. Barriers like international trade policies, competition from traditional automakers, and supply chain issues will directly impact Tesla's strategy. One particular issue is the changing landscape of tariffs, especially with countries like China, where Tesla depends on sourcing materials and producing parts. To achieve these long-term goals, Musk will need to maintain strong relationships with governments and push for bold internal technological initiatives. Developing products like the Optimus robot and autonomous vehicles requires Tesla to have the world's top engineers and researchers, along with substantial financial resources to continuously innovate and improve its technology. Musk knows that to maintain Tesla's position, the company must keep innovating and creating without pause. It is his perseverance, foresight, and ability to collaborate with global partners that has helped him build Tesla, a company that is not only a leader in the electric vehicle industry but also a model for other tech companies. However, Tesla's success will depend not just on technology, but also on its international collaboration strategy, especially in a world that is increasingly marked by political and economic upheaval. In conclusion, to achieve his big ideas, Elon Musk will need not only creativity but also a global vision, international cooperation, and a long-term, challenging strategy. Will Musk be able to transform Tesla from a small car company into a giant tech empire, or will challenges from global trade policies slow these ambitions? The answer lies in the strategic decisions made in the near future. Part 3. Trump introduces new rules. When Donald Trump became President of the United States, he implemented significant changes to the country's trade policies, with the primary goal of protecting domestic businesses and boosting the national economy. One of the most notable measures introduced by Trump was the imposition of tariffs, special taxes on goods imported into the U.S. from other countries. These tariffs targeted goods imported from nations with lower production costs, such as China, Mexico, and other countries in Asia. The reasoning behind this policy was to protect American industries and workers from unfair competition by foreign companies with lower production costs. Trump hoped that by imposing tariffs, U.S. companies would be encouraged to return to domestic manufacturing rather than relying on cheaper imports from abroad. However, the introduction of these tariffs had unintended consequences for many companies, especially those that relied on international trade, like Tesla. As a leading manufacturer of electric vehicles, Tesla depends heavily on components and materials sourced from various countries around the world, including lithium-ion batteries, which are essential for electric vehicles. Tesla's reliance on imported components made the company vulnerable to the effects of increased tariffs. The higher taxes on imported materials, such as metals and electronics, raised production costs for Tesla. In fact, To maintain competitive pricing for its electric vehicles, Tesla either had to absorb the increased costs or cut into its profit margins. This presented a financial challenge for the company, especially as it sought to expand its production and enter new international markets. Moreover, the higher costs for essential components from abroad disrupted Tesla's ability to keep its car prices competitive. The company had committed to making electric vehicles more affordable to a wider range of consumers, but rising production costs made it increasingly difficult to achieve this goal. As a result, Tesla could face challenges in maintaining its position as a leader in the electric vehicle market. Beyond the direct impact on Tesla's production costs, the tariffs also affected the company's global supply chain. Tesla works with suppliers from various countries to source the materials it needs to build its vehicles and other products, such as the humanoid robots it envisions creating. These suppliers, now subject to the new tariffs, may have faced difficulties in meeting Tesla's needs due to increased costs or delays in shipments, which could have disrupted Tesla's production timelines. These issues highlighted the growing complexity of global supply chains and the risks associated with protectionist policies. For a company like Tesla, which relies on cutting-edge technology and international partnerships to develop and produce its products, the new trade rules presented a challenge to its ambitious growth plans. While President Trump's trade policies were designed to strengthen the U.S. economy by promoting domestic production, they also forced companies like Tesla to reconsider their global supply chains and adjust to the new economic realities. In this context, Tesla had to navigate the difficult balance between adhering to new domestic policies and continuing to pursue its global goals. Despite the challenges posed by the tariffs, Elon Musk remained confident in Tesla's ability to adapt and innovate. The company continued to explore new ways to reduce its reliance on imported materials and sought to leverage its own innovations to overcome the obstacles created by the new trade rules. Tesla's commitment to sustainability, cutting-edge technology, and global growth allowed it to persevere in the face of adversity, even as the broader business landscape shifted in response to President Trump's policies. The trade tension between Trump's protectionist approach and Tesla's global ambition serves as a clear example of the complex dynamics at play in today's interconnected world. It underscores the delicate balance that must be struck between national interests and the realities of global business. The story of Tesla's adaptation to Trump's new trade rules also serves as a reminder of the powerful influence that political decisions can have on companies and industries in an increasingly globalized economy. Part 4. Hidden challenges behind the glamour of the car industry. Behind the glamorous image of sleek Tesla electric vehicles cruising smoothly on the roads lies a massive, tireless machine, a complex and sophisticated global supply chain, yet one that is full of risks. Few people realize that to build a complete Tesla, thousands of components must be transported from all around the world, from the tiniest chip made in Taiwan, to lithium batteries from China, and control units from Germany. Just one broken link in the chain can halt the entire production process. Elon Musk, a man who relentlessly pursues breakthroughs, has staked his future on the vision of a smokeless world, where electric cars are no longer a luxury, but a common choice for everyone. But to turn that dream into reality, Tesla cannot exist in isolation. It needs connection, cooperation, and a global market that remains open and fluid. Then came a wave of change from Washington. Under President Donald Trump's administration, a series of new policies were issued to protect American industry, including steep tariffs on imported goods. The goal was to boost domestic production and protect American jobs, a bold ideal, but one that carried unforeseen consequences. For Tesla, this was a silent storm gathering on the horizon. Components that were once imported at optimal costs suddenly became much more expensive. Every single bolt, every sensor saw a rise in price, driving up manufacturing costs. This didn't just impact the company's profits, it directly threatened Musk's mission to make electric vehicles accessible to the masses. Imagine what happens when Tesla's Model 3, once hailed as the affordable EV for every household, suddenly becomes too expensive for the middle class. What happens when expansion plans into Asian and European markets are hindered by tariff walls and trade tensions? And will international consumers still choose Tesla if their prices are no longer competitive? Moreover, supply chain disruptions meant longer delivery times, slower production, and potential delays in strategic development. And Tesla isn't alone. The entire auto industry, from global giants to startups, faces similar challenges. But for Tesla, these hurdles are especially critical because they're not just selling cars, they're selling a vision, a future. And that's what makes this story so compelling. Elon Musk, with his futuristic ideas, struggling to adapt in a pragmatic and unpredictable world. A company at the forefront of innovation, now wrestling with policies rooted in protectionism. The clash between the desire for globalization and the realities of politics is shaping a drama that's far from over. Will Tesla manage to break through the wall of tariffs and continue leading the EV revolution? Or will these invisible barriers force Elon Musk to alter his entire strategy? The answer is still being written, and we are all living through a time of tremendous change. Part 5. When Elon Musk's robot dream collides with geopolitical reality. Elon Musk has never been one to dream small. After Tesla, after SpaceX, he's writing a new chapter for humanity, the era of humanoid robots. And Optimus, a name that sounds straight out of a sci-fi film, is the strategic card Musk is betting on for the future. Optimus isn't just a walking machine that lifts objects. Musk describes it as a universal worker that could replace humans in dangerous, repetitive, and physically demanding jobs. If successful, Optimus could transform how we live and work. It could become a caretaker for the elderly, a warehouse assistant, a mechanic, or even a delivery worker in bustling cities. But what few people expected is this: Musk's dream of robots is being threatened, not by AI, but by trade policies. Did you know that to build a humanoid robot, Tesla needs ultra-precise components, from processors, force sensors, and high-resolution cameras, to joint actuators that mimic human motion? And most of them are manufactured in China. Imagine this: you have the blueprint for a revolutionary product, the best engineers in the world, and billions of dollars ready to invest. But then, one decision from the White House turns everything upside down. President Donald Trump, with his economic protectionism, imposed a series of tariffs on imports from China. Cold numbers, 10%, 25%, even 30%, suddenly became huge obstacles, driving up production costs. And just like that, a dream that seemed within reach became distant. Tesla is now forced to make a choice: accept higher production costs or put the dream on hold. Find new suppliers or shift its strategy. Every option comes with risk. And a bigger question looms: can Elon Musk overcome this invisible wall? Behind the glitz of product launches and Musk's confident smile are tough negotiations and sleepless nights trying to navigate the maze of global politics and economics. What are we witnessing? A technological revolution, or a quiet battle between world-changing ambition and the harsh rules of global power? The story of Optimus is far from over, it's just beginning. And perhaps, what's unfolding will make us see robots not merely as machines, but as powerful symbols in a high-stakes global chess game. Part 6. Elon Musk disagrees, a clash between vision and policy. Elon Musk, a man known not only for groundbreaking inventions but also for bold ideas that constantly push the limits of traditional thinking. From the Tesla electric cars to SpaceX's ambitious space journeys, Musk has always followed a vision that knows no boundaries, going beyond what seems impossible. However, when President Donald Trump's new tariff policies were introduced, even Musk could not stand by. At this moment, a significant question arises in many minds: could someone like Musk simply accept standing by while political decisions threaten the empires he has built? The answer is no. Elon Musk decided to speak out strongly, not just for the impact on Tesla or SpaceX, but for a larger vision, a global vision where free trade is essential to drive progress. Tariffs are not the solution to a connected world, Musk stated. In public interviews, he shared that the new tariffs were putting global companies like Tesla in a difficult position. And for Musk, this wasn't just a challenge, it could become a serious obstacle to his company's vision, one that isn't simply about building cars but about transforming how the world uses energy, moves, and connects. For Musk, every political decision must be measured by its impact on innovation and technological development. With tariffs hitting crucial components and materials, Musk feared that Tesla's growth would be stifled. His company depends heavily on international suppliers, particularly from China. Software, chips, and even mechanical parts, all sourced from countries outside the EU. Increasing tariffs not only raised costs but could push up the price of Tesla's products, causing them to lose their competitive edge in the global race. With a strategic mindset, Musk could not accept failure. He quickly responded, arguing, "If we want to lead the world in energy transition, we must cooperate, not confront." In important meetings, he didn't hesitate to criticize the tariff policy, calling it a major hindrance to the development of not only Tesla but also the EU economy as a whole. Elon Musk was not just opposing a policy, he was fighting for an ideal, a world where nations and businesses cooperate to create value, rather than build walls that divide. For Musk, these walls do not just hinder trade, they slow down humanity's progress. This was a clash between politics and business, between protecting national interests and expanding a global vision. We cannot build the future by simply protecting the old. The future is about connection, cooperation, and the fusion of boundless creativity, Musk emphasized in his speeches. The more you listen, the clearer it becomes that Elon Musk is not just a businessman, he is a warrior for the future, a person willing to fight for what he believes in. Will his voice be powerful enough to shift the current political landscape? Or will protectionist policies continue to slow down the development of not just Tesla, but the entire EU economy? The world is waiting for an answer. This is a battle not just between businesses but between two contrasting visions. One side is the protection of national interests, and the other is a strategy for globalization, where innovation and creativity are not confined by political boundaries. And in the middle of it all, Elon Musk stands firm, continuing to fight for a world where innovation is not hindered by any barriers. Part 7. When Elon Musk's dream of space collides with earthly politics. Elon Musk doesn't stop at revolutionizing the auto industry with Tesla, he carries an even grander dream, to take humanity beyond Earth, to explore space, and one day colonize Mars. To bring this once sci-fi fantasy to life, Musk founded SpaceX, the world's first private company capable of launching rockets, sending people to space stations, and rewriting the rules of modern aerospace history. But behind every spacecraft launched into orbit lies thousands of precision-engineered components, tens of thousands of tiny parts, and a global supply chain that demands perfection. Many of those critical parts, from microchips and sensors to specialized alloys, are produced in countries like Germany, Japan, and especially China. In today's high-tech world, global supply dependency is a necessity, not a choice. However, when President Donald Trump's administration initiated a trade war with China, imposing a range of punitive tariffs on imported goods, including tech components, Musk's vision for SpaceX suddenly became more complicated. Parts that were once easily imported, cost-effective, and convenient now came with extra taxes, complex paperwork, and significantly higher costs. This didn't just increase the price of building rockets and satellites, it also threatened the progress of Musk's massive projects like Starlink, the global internet satellite constellation, and the Starship rocket, the very ship he believes will carry humanity to Mars. No one can deny it, politics and economics are two sides of the same coin. A scientific dream, no matter how noble, can't escape the grip of policy decisions. And Elon Musk, with all his intelligence, boldness, and thirst to break limits, now finds himself in another kind of battle, one against trade regulations and geopolitical barriers. Can he keep SpaceX on pace? Will his spacecraft continue to soar toward the stars, or will they be dragged down by the gravity of international trade conflicts? The story of Elon Musk and SpaceX is not just about technology or business. It's a modern epic, a tale of human ambition, where dreaming big requires not only fuel and engines but also vision, resilience, and a heart unshaken by adversity. A dream that aims for the cosmos, but the journey begins with high-stakes power struggles here on Earth. And perhaps, in this tight space, Elon Musk is now facing the greatest test of his life. Part 8. What happens next? Elon Musk is now facing unprecedented challenges in his career. The new tariff regulations introduced by President Trump have created a powerful ripple effect, complicating matters for both of Musk's companies, Tesla and SpaceX. Importing essential components from various countries has become more expensive, placing Tesla in a difficult position where they must consider raising product prices. At the same time, selling products in international markets is also becoming increasingly difficult. These changes not only impact Tesla's expansion plans but also raise concerns about the company's future viability. Meanwhile, investors are beginning to worry about Tesla's future. The revenue decline is creating doubts about the company's ability to sustain profits. This is a pivotal moment, as Tesla is not just an electric car manufacturer, but a symbol of the technological future Musk has tirelessly worked to build. Now, that promising start may be jeopardized by factors beyond his control. What makes the situation even more tense is the relationship between Musk and President Trump. While Musk was once a close ally of Trump in many important meetings and decisions, Trump's tariff policies have put them at odds. Musk has been vocal in his opposition to these changes, stating that they are not suitable for global companies like Tesla. This is no longer just a story of two individuals but a clash of ideologies between two differing views on how the global economy should function. At this critical juncture, Musk stands at a crossroads. Will he be able to adjust his strategy to overcome these challenges? Can he keep his dream of a bright future with Tesla and SpaceX alive, or will these difficult decisions interrupt the groundbreaking projects he has pursued? This is undoubtedly a pivotal moment for Musk and those who follow his journey. The next decisions will not only impact the fate of his companies but could reshape the entire global industry. The challenges Musk faces today are no longer just about a visionary man with great ideas, but about a person standing at the crossroads of a risky revolution. And now, all of us are holding our breath, waiting for Musk's next move. Will he overcome this challenge and prove that a dream of such magnitude will never be defeated by temporary hardships? Only time will tell. If you find the story about Elon Musk and the challenges he's facing interesting and inspiring, don't forget to hit like, share with your friends who might be interested, and subscribe so you won't miss any exciting videos coming up. Stay tuned to discover more stories full of challenges and valuable lessons from the world of those shaping the future.